It's important to approach any discussion of spirituality and religion with respect and open-mindedness. While some individuals may believe in the existence of demonic forces and spiritual warfare, it's also important to consider different perspectives and interpretations. If you have any specific questions or need guidance, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to assist you. When exploring different perspectives and interpretations of spiritual and religious beliefs, there are several factors to consider. 1. Cultural context. Recognize that beliefs and practices vary across different cultures and societies. Understanding the cultural context can help shed light on the beliefs and values of a particular group. 2. Historical background. Consider the historical origins and development of a belief system. Understanding the historical context can provide insights into the evolution of beliefs and the reasons behind certain practices. 3. Personal experience. Recognize that individuals may have personal experiences that shape their beliefs. These experiences can vary greatly, and it's important to respect and acknowledge the validity of someone's personal journey. 4. Scholarly research. Engage with scholarly research and academic studies to gain a deeper understanding of different religious and spiritual traditions. This can provide a balanced and informed perspective on various beliefs and practices. 5. Dialogue and respect. Engage in respectful dialogue with individuals from different belief systems. Listen to their perspectives, ask questions, and seek to understand their point of view. Respectful conversations can foster mutual understanding and promote tolerance. 6. Open-mindedness. Approach the exploration of different perspectives with an open mind. Be willing to challenge your own beliefs and be receptive to new ideas and insights. Remember, exploring different perspectives does not mean accepting or adopting them. It's about gaining knowledge, cultivating empathy, and fostering a broader understanding of the diverse beliefs and practices that exist in the world. When it comes to dealing with concerns about fraudulent individuals or deceptive practices, it is important to approach the situation with rationality and critical thinking. Here are some general guidelines to consider. 1. Education and awareness. Educate yourself about common scams, fraudulent tactics, and manipulative techniques. Stay informed about the latest trends in fraud and deception to better protect yourself. 2. Trustworthy sources. Rely on reputable sources of information when evaluating claims or beliefs. Be cautious of information that lacks evidence or is based solely on personal anecdotes or unverified sources. 3. Critical thinking. Develop your critical thinking skills to evaluate claims and discern between credible information and misinformation. Question and analyze the evidence, logic, and consistency behind any belief or claim. 4. Verification. Verify the credibility and authenticity of individuals or organizations before engaging with them or sharing personal information. Look for official certifications, licenses, or credentials that validate their expertise and legitimacy. 5. Personal boundaries. Set clear personal boundaries and be cautious about sharing sensitive information, both online and offline. Be wary of anyone asking for money, personal details, or making promises that seem too good to be true. 6. Seek support. If you suspect you have encountered fraudulent or deceptive practices, seek support from trusted individuals, such as family, friends, or law enforcement agencies. They can provide guidance and assistance in handling the situation. 7. Emotional resilience. Develop emotional resilience to resist manipulation and undue influence. Trust your instincts and be cautious of high-pressure tactics that aim to exploit your vulnerabilities or fears. Remember, while it is important to be vigilant and protect yourself from fraudulent individuals, it is also essential to maintain a balanced perspective and avoid attributing supernatural or demonic elements to every deceptive act. Focus on practical measures and rely on logical reasoning to navigate such situations. It's important to approach claims and beliefs with critical thinking and evaluate them based on evidence and logical reasoning. The statement you've mentioned seems to reflect a specific belief system or perspective. However, without supporting evidence or a clear explanation, it is difficult to assess its credibility or evaluate its validity. It is essential to quickly examine any claim, including religious or spiritual beliefs, by considering multiple perspectives, evidence, and logical analysis. The concept of the devil, spiritual realms, God, Jehovah, Jesus, the Star of David, and the kingdom mentioned in real-life revelations is rooted in religious beliefs and interpretations. Different religious traditions have varying perspectives on these concepts, so it's important to approach them with an understanding that beliefs may differ among individuals and faith communities. In Christianity, the devil is often seen as a spiritual being who opposes God and seeks to deceive and tempt humans away from a righteous path. The devil is believed to work in the spiritual realm, influencing individuals and events in an attempt to undermine God's plan and lead people astray. It is commonly believed that the devil's ultimate goal is to separate individuals from God and prevent them from experiencing salvation through Jesus Christ. God, Jehovah, and Jesus are central figures in Christianity. God is seen as the supreme being, the creator of all things, and the source of love, wisdom, and justice. Jehovah is one of the names used to refer to God in the Hebrew Bible Old Testament. Jesus is believed to be the Son of God and the Savior of humanity, who came to earth to teach, heal, and ultimately sacrifice himself for the redemption of humanity. The Star of David is a symbol associated with Judaism and is often used to represent the Jewish faith and identity. It consists of two interlocking triangles, forming a six-pointed star. The Star of David has historical and symbolic significance within Jewish culture and is often associated with the nation of Israel. The term, kingdom, can have different meanings depending on the context. In religious contexts, it often refers to the realm in which God's sovereignty is recognized and his will is carried out. It can also refer to the future establishment of a heavenly kingdom or an ideal society governed by divine principles. Real-life revelations can vary among individuals and religious communities. They may refer to personal spiritual experiences, prophetic messages, or interpretations of sacred texts. These revelations are often believed to provide insights into the divine plan and guidance for believers. It's important to note that beliefs about these concepts can vary among different religious traditions and individuals. The devil is often seen as a fallen angel who rebelled against God and was cast out of religious topics with respect and openness to the ultimate source of evil and temptation. Christians believe that the devil seeks to deceive and lead people astray from God's path. The devil is often portrayed as a powerful adversary who opposes God's plan and tempts humans to sin. 2. Islam. In Islam, the devil is known as Shaitan or Iblis. According to Islamic belief, Iblis was a jinn, a type of spiritual being, who refused to bow down to Adam when commanded by God. As a result, he was expelled from paradise and became the archenemy of humanity. Muslims believe that Iblis tempts humans to commit sins and leads them astray from the path of righteousness. 3. Judaism. In Judaism, the concept of the devil is not as prominent as in other religious traditions. However, Jewish texts mention a figure known as Satan, who acts as an accuser or adversary. Satan is often depicted as a tempter who tests the faith and loyalty of individuals. In Judaism, the emphasis is more on personal responsibility and the inclination towards good or evil rather than a single embodiment of evil. 4. Hinduism. In Hinduism, the concept of evil is multifaceted and does not have a singular embodiment like the devil. Evil is seen as a result of ignorance, desire, and attachment to worldly illusions. Hinduism teaches that individuals have the capacity for both good and evil, and it is their choices and actions that determine their spiritual progress and consequences. 5. Buddhism. In Buddhism, evil is understood as the result of ignorance and attachment to desires. There is no specific concept of a devil or a singular embodiment of evil. Instead, Buddhism emphasizes the importance of recognizing the nature of suffering and attaining enlightenment through spiritual practice and mindfulness. It's important to note that these interpretations are generalizations, and within each religious tradition, there can be variations in beliefs and interpretations regarding the concept of the devil. According to religious beliefs, the devil is often portrayed as a powerful and cunning figure who seeks to deceive and lead individuals away from God and righteousness. While the specifics may vary across different religious traditions, here are some common ways in which the devil is believed to trap beings against God and believers. 1. Temptation. The devil is often associated with tempting individuals to commit sinful actions or go against the teachings of their respective religions. Through various means, such as offering worldly pleasures, power, or wealth, the devil tries to lure individuals away from their faith and towards a path of sin and disobedience. 2. Deception. The devil is believed